You know, when you talk about the best trilogies, particularly best animated trilogies, you'd be forgiven if the first ones that come to your mind is obviously Toy Story with the first three, because that's probably the greatest. But there have been others. Spider-Verse looks like it could maybe be the greatest one, but we'll let all the films come out before that. But really quietly, if somebody brings up, what about How to Train Your Dragon? Everybody in the room goes, oh yeah, because those movies were wonderful. I love these movies. And again, they very kind of quietly, as all three of them came out, they kind of took their place as one of the best animated trilogies ever. They're fantastic. Now, then came the announcement a little while ago that they are actually now doing a live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. And Dean DeBlois, who was the actual writer and director for the original How to Train Your Dragon animated films, also directed Lilo and Stitch, the animated Lilo and Stitch. By the way, good Canadian kid, Dean DeBlois. I hope I'm saying his last name right. I've only read his name 100 times. I've never heard anybody say it.
Debois.
Debois?
Deboo. No, I think it might be Debois.
Deboo.
I don't know, but let's go.
Sure. It might be Debois. I mean, if he's French Canadian, but we'll go with DeBlois until I get corrected. Deboo. So it's actually pretty amazing that the guy who directed the animated ones is now coming over. He's going to be directing the live action ones. Well, now we got more information, as we actually have the two stars now of the film have been cast, and man, they picked well. According to the Hollywood Reporter here, the star of The Black Phone, which I love that movie, Mason Thames, and the girl who played Joel's daughter in The Last of Us, Nico Parker, will star in the new How to Train Your Dragon movie, which they're starring as Hiccup and Astrid, I believe is what the girl character's name is. And they are two leads. Now, I'm also now really dying to find out. And you know what? Listen to me. You know how they did Lion King and they went on, they got James Earl Jones to do the voice anyway? Get Gerard Butler to play his dad. Because Gerard Butler did the voice of the dad in the animated movies. I think it would be really cool to go out and get Gerard Butler to play his dad. Anyway, that's a secondary thing. By the way, Nico Parker, I was today years old when I realized she was Tawny Newton's daughter. Or not was, is. Still currently is, as a matter of fact. She decided to retain Thandie Newton as her mother. I had no idea until today when I was reading into that. Anyway, I love this casting because, like I said, The Black Phone was a film that I watched at last year's CinemaCon for the first time. And I was absolutely in love with it. I loved that movie. And I think this kid was amazing in it, like absolutely amazing. And as far as Nico Parker goes, I'm only really exposed to her from her work in The Last of Us. Obviously, she's not in the show a lot. But man, she riveted us when she was in the show. Like, actually, she convinced the audience that she was the main character of the show. Now, that's what the show kind of does, right? The show and the video game, by the way, it's kind of starts off making you feel like, oh, this is the main character, because they shoot it all from her perspective. And her performance in that sells it.
She pulled a Ned Stark.
She totally pulls a Ned Stark. And then, oh my God, when she dies, the heartbreak. So I'll tell you what, I love that we got the original director in. I love who they got to play Hiccup, and I love who they got to play Astrid. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a tougher one to pull off. Like, just think about it from a visual point of view. Like, you got to nail that village. You got to nail the dragons. You got to nail, I mean, they've got a big uphill battle here and a lot of hurdles to get over. But if they can nail this, this could be a really fun, special little movie. We'll see how it kind of turns out. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, ExpressVPN. Guys, it is 2023, and online privacy and security has never been more important. You see, every device, phones, computers, tablets, has a unique IP address, which is like an internet phone number and reveals personal information about you. It's super simple for somebody online who knows what they're doing to find your IP address. If you've ever clicked on a sketchy link or opened an email from somebody you don't know, your IP address could become exposed. Now that's where ExpressVPN has your back. ExpressVPN is an
an app that hides your real IP address and replaces it with a dummy one, keeping you safe and private. And you don't have to be some kind of techie to use a VPN. Guys, it is so easy to use. Just download the ExpressVPN app on your phone or computer, tap one button to turn it on, and you're protected. And if you like your streaming entertainment, here's the coolest part. They let you choose what country you want your IP address to look like it's coming from. This is incredibly useful because services like Netflix and Disney Plus give you different shows depending on what country you're in. So secure your family's online activity and unlock tons of new shows by visiting expressvpn.com/Campea. Use my link and you can get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/Campea. Go to expressvpn.com/Campea to learn more.
The question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Maybe you're just finding out now that a How to Train Your Dragon live action is coming. Do you like the idea that they got the original director in there? Do you love the idea that he's Canadian? What do you think about the 2 lead cast members? I think they have done a terrific job picking them out. Whatever you guys think about all this, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching our video. Make sure you click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. And by the way, we do the John Campea Show podcast every day, so go and subscribe to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever your favorite podcasting app of choice is.